Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth and today I'm here to discuss the Black Mage series by Rachel E. Carter. So currently I want to make a series of my favorite books, and my favorite books include this book. It's actually probably one of the top five favorite books. I did film this video before. It just happened that I never edited, and then when I did, it was just really bad. It was incoherent. I just fangirled the whole video. Like, you probably wouldn't understand what the series is about. So I brought my notes this time, and they're glorious and they're beautiful, and I'm going to be talking about it now. Okay, so basically with the series, the Black Mage series is the first one, and then we have the second one, and then we have the third one, but we have to begin at the beginning. So the first one is basically about this girl named Raya and her twin brother named Alex, as they travel to attend this academy for people who aspire to be mages. And basically it's set in a world where there's a kingdom, and the one that the story takes place is
Jar Kingdom,
and they're like the best military and stuff like that. So it's very prestigious, you know, to go into like these schools basically to defend your country. So these twins, they go into this school and they're lowborn, so they're at the bottom of the food chain, and they go into it aspiring to be mages. She wants to do combat, and her brother Alex wants to do restoration. There's three type of mages. There's restoration, combat, and alchemy, which if you think about it, Harry Potter will be more like alchemy. Anyways, so basically they're on their way to the academy, and she almost gets ran over by this guy on this horse with guards, and it turns out that he's the prince, not the crown prince, but you know, prince. Eventually they get there, and she befriends this girl named Ella, and she makes enemies with the prince, and it's a very like love-hate relationship between them, which I thought was going to be annoying, but it isn't. There's development. Like, there is, I'll get more into it, but it's not instant love. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyways, the story takes off after they're in the academy, and they start training and stuff for these mage roles, because there's only like 15 apprentices, and those will go on to be mages after that. And there's like 120 students who go, and you know, they all can't be, so it's kind of like the Hunger Games in that aspect, but there's no killing between them, among them. So now I'm going to talk about the world. So basically the world is those three kingdoms, and at the beginning of this novel you don't really get a gist of it. You just get a gist of like how the hierarchy is between like the crown, the middle class, the nobles, and like the low class, and you get that kind of gist, but you don't really look at the world that much until you go on into the second and third book and the fourth book, which I don't have because it's not out yet. Well, it's basically as Raya starts to discover a different thing, the world slowly starts to be unraveled to you. So I just loved it. I just loved knowing things when she knew things, because everything was then, it just hit you with a bang. It's beautiful. The pacing of these books, if they look short, so you think that it's fast, and it is fast. Their pacing is very, very fast. However, every part that needs to be drawn out so you can get development of the characters and see the motivation and what drives them, what weakens them, everything that is beautifully drawn out, and it's very, very beautifully developed. Because my homegirl Raya, she's not the best. She's actually one of the worst students who comes into this academy. But at the end of the book, she's just she grows so much, and it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how she grows and how she makes other people grow and how they all grow together. It's a community, you know? The writing in this story or these books is very not like lyrical, but it's still very beautiful and nice.
like you get some really good quotes.
But it's not bland. I don't know how to explain it. They would talk in this like medieval time, because it's set in a medieval time, but it's just very captivating. Like, you can see and picture everything that she described. I really like this writing because I'm all about the fantasy genre. Like I said before, I love a Game of Thrones, and this would just hit me in the heart spot. Okay, finally we're going to talk about the characters and my homegirl Raya. I love this girl so much. She develops so much because she is so determined to become a mage. I adored her. I don't know how much she suffers so much, and like slowly as the books continue on, like this one's good. It's not really sad part, and then you know this one gets darker, and then this one just kills you. It just shatters your soul. I loved immensely all these books because the relationship Raya forms with every character, because it is told in first person, so you do get to see everything from her eyes. It's just so nicely developed. Even with the prince, I really love this romance because the prince was first her friend. The prince is so broken. I love him so much. His name is Darren, and he's so broken, but he finds a friend in her. When the beginning of the book, they hated each other. By the end of the first book, they're acquaintances. They finally have that level of respect, but they don't fall for each other. It's so nicely drawn out. It's such a slow burn,
and I just wanted them to be together. Just if you read it, it's just so heartbreaking.
But it's a good series for that. I also really liked her relationship with her brother Alex. It's a very playful relationship, but they still very much care for each other. They would do anything for each other. I love her and Ala together, which is her best friend. The friendship were friends the first day at the academy. She's so sassy. She's going places, guys. If anyone's going places, she's going places. I loved her little brother. I loved everything. I even liked the villain because he's just so messed up. A patience level for him is really low. Also, this series does touch on like some kind of rape culture. Not a lot. It's like very much of a dip of a toe, but it's there. So if that's any kind of trigger, you know, I just want to let you guys know of that. But I do have to say there is a love triangle. It's kind of introduced in the first one, the character. However, he doesn't become a love triangle until the second one, and it is resolved in the second one. It takes a bit and you're frustrated. That's the beauty of this love triangle. Like, it takes a bit, you're frustrated, and it's that point, but then after that, once she makes the decision, it's over with. It's been done. There's no more life triangle. There's just one guy, and my preferred guy. So that's a plus. So if you guys want to go into it, and you don't have to be like wary of this love triangle because it's not like a big thing. Like, it's gonna get resolved. The main thing is the plot that takes shape as you keep reading the book. It's like a build-up. It's just slowly building up and revealing itself to you, and it's magical. So I highly recommend it for you guys. It's great. If you guys like Throne of Glass and like the Graceling trilogy, you guys should read it because it's a kick-ass girl. She's amazing. She's a fighter. She's going places. If you guys like boarding school like Harry Potter, you should read it. If you guys like bad, brooding, broken heroes like the Darkling, you should read it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys like my ranting and this thinking of reading this, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye, and Rachel E. Carter, I love you so much for this series. Okay, goodbye.